Hello, I want to talk to you today about embedding artifacts into your ePortfolio for conferences. The first step in doing that is to be on the page in your ePortfolio that you want to actually embed the artifact on. I'm starting in our computer literacy page because that's where I want to add some artifacts today. The next step is to click the edit button at the top of the page. It looks like a little pencil, and that allows you to make changes to the page. The next step is to go to the Insert menu at the top left corner of your page. And everything you have saved to put in your ePortfolio should be in your Google Drive. So you go over here to Drive and then choose what type of document or object that you are going to be embedding. I'm going to start with showing you how to embed a presentation. So I'm going to choose Presentation. And it will then bring up every presentation that you have in your Google Drive. So if you have a lot, there's going to be a lot showing right here. I only have one for the purposes of this video. So I'm going to double click on that one. And then it will give me some options here. You can have it include a border around the presentation. You can include the title of the presentation. You can have the slideshow start as soon as the player loads. You can have it restart after the last slide every time it runs. And then you can choose the size of the presentation on your page. I'm going to suggest medium here and then click Save. And notice when you click Save, it still doesn't show on the page automatically. It gives you more options when you click on it once it's on the page. If you see down here at the bottom, it's giving you options for aligning it on your page, meaning where the actual presentation is going to fall on the page. It can either fall to the left side of the page, in the middle, or to the right. I'm going to choose Center. And then these two buttons are deciding how the text that you type is going to fall around the object. I'm going to choose that the text goes either above or below the object. If I chose this one, it means that the text will go around the object. I'm going to choose this one. And then once you're done making changes, click Save to be able to actually see it on your page. And there you have it. There's my presentation that you can actually play and go through slide by slide on your page. Okay, that's one way you can embed something in your ePortfolio. Another way is to just make a link to something in your ePortfolio. And the reason that you would do that is maybe because the document or the object is too big to show on the page, or it just doesn't look good when you show it on the page. So you just want to show a link to it in your Google Drive. An example of that would be our grade tracker that we keep track of our grades on. When you embed it into a Google site, you can't see the whole thing. So that's the perfect example of something that we want to just do a link to in your ePortfolio. So I'll show you how to do that next. Again, the first step is to click on the Edit button up here at the top of the page. And then scroll down a little bit, and you've got to decide where you want the link to your next item to go. If you want it to go above the presentation, you're going to have to click up here if you have room and hit Enter down to move the presentation to make room for your link. Or you could have just gone over here to the right of the object and entered down until you're underneath the presentation. Then type the words you want to show to get to your link. For instance, I want people to click on the words grade tracker to go to my grade tracker. So I'm going to type grade tracker and make it bigger so people can see it. I'm going to change the size of my font up here and make it bold. And then I'm going to go open up my grade tracker to get the link to it in my Google Drive. So I've got my Google Drive open here. going to my SLC folder. It might be in your computer literacy folder still. That's fine. Open up your grade tracker, and then this is the link you want. Up here at the top, as you know, every Google document has a URL address. So you click on it and copy that. So you can click Control-C, or you can right-click and copy it. Then come back here to your ePortfolio, highlight the words you want to be the link, and then click the link button, which is right here. And you're linking a website address, because that's what this is. When you copy this, it's a website address. So click on website address and then paste your link. You can choose to have it open in a new window when somebody clicks on it. I always like to do that, so you always have your original document open as well. And then click OK. And again, you won't see it active until you click Save. So then you can see now when I click on those words, it takes me to my grade tracker. So that's how you embed an item for your conferences, just by using a link. Now you're also going to have to add a reflection for everything that you put in your ePortfolio. So when you embed something, make sure you leave room for that to type above or below it for the reflection. So you would have to click Edit to go back and type in the page after you embed your item or before you embed it, either one. You could type the reflection before you embed the item. That's up to you. So that's what we'll be working on for the next couple days, getting ready for conferences. If you have any other questions, feel free to watch this video again or come ask me or your computer literacy teacher for help. Thanks.